Yeet.
Dark. Yeah.
Why are you in the dark?
I don't mean to be. They
He's
call us
in a
Jimmy.
dark place mentally.
But you are.
Dude, if y'all like, I know y'all aren't as active as you used to be, but like when y'all would go to the gym, did you guys like notice more boners? Serious question.
What?
Serious question. Like, has the
What do you mean?
is the blood flowing more?
Like from ourselves,
What do you mean
or
more?
just in general, like people
Yeah.
you like look over and you're like, oh, that dude's got a boner.
No, not other people, for yourself.
After the gym or at the gym?
Bro, hold on.
Hold on.
Wind it back for a
Recap.
second.
Yeah.
Go back to what you just said.
Uh-huh.
Imagine you're in the gym, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just like you look over some guy fucking over here doing curls with a massive boner, bro.
I'd give him a high five.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you look around and there's just teepees everywhere.
Because all the
dude on the
testosterone
bench,
is just
fucking-
flowing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dude,
Oh
bench
my
pressing.
God.
Yeah, just go-
Because like gym shorts are like typically, like a little tighter, right? And typically a little shorter, or at least for most people. So you're
Yeah.
just like fucking like some traffic cones while you're over here just like lifting.
Wait. So one thing I want to clarify is, you mean like, what do you mean? You mean more so as in like,
he means
since you
when
used to
we
go
were
to the
active
gym versus now?
Yeah,
Oh,
when we were
okay.
active, did we have
I'm gonna be
boners
honest,
more
dude.
often?
When PE was the first, uh, first thing in the morning, bro. Okay, it's like I don't know, and that's why inconclusive, right? Because I don't know if it's attributed to the morning or PE, but it used to happen, man.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say in high school it was different specifically because we were going through puberty, right? So like I'd be in math class, learn about numbers, and then boom, I'm hard.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Like,
please don't call on me. Like,
dude,
Yeah,
I so
dude.
many times where I was like, oh shit, class is almost over, I gotta leave. I gotta like tuck my dick under
Yeah.
my belt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it doesn't like
Yeah.
be poking. So
I
it's
mean, dude,
obvious.
that's why, bro. You gotta like wearing jeans is key. Jeans with a belt, bro. Because then you can really tuck that shit. It's like, what do you do when you got like basketball shorts or like?
Dude, you're fucked.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's over.
Like
what do you?
It's over.
You walk with your like you get
Yes.
a notepad, like a notebook, and you're just walking with it right here because you're like acting like nothing's going on.
I was thinking you just kind of do the stanky leg, because you got it tucked to one side, and then that leg you just kind of swing a little wider in your gait, and
Dude,
just kind of
stanky leg, bro.
yeah,
Like,
it's like
You definitely gotta put something in front of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know,
like a
Yeah.
book or
muscle shorts, that's way
something.
too much. Yeah.
Like,
No,
like
I've
don't
been,
put your binder in your backpack for the class or something. Just like kind of put it in.
or
front.
even your
Yeah.
backpack. You're just
Yeah.
like,
Just-
or if you were like a
You could-
fucking Chad, you had like the
Uh-huh.
little string backpack.
Yeah,
You could just like put that in your front.
Yeah.
I mean,
Act
or
like you're
you could
putting
just
something in
fucking-
your bag while you're walking through the hallway, so you have it
the
in your front.
whole way. Yeah.
Consistently, like
Yeah.
your class is
I
on
mean,
the other
bro,
side of
as long
fucking
as-
school. And you're
Yeah.
still fumbling with your bag.
I mean,
Just
dude,
fucking binder, man.
As long as you're not walking with somebody, like, you're gonna see different people the whole way, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Mm.
But
Wow.
or you could
Well-
just fucking Naruto run the whole way.
Oh,
You're
you'd be like
fucking
one of
bent
those
over.
kids.
No
You
one will
would still
know.
have like a fucking TP coming off. So now
Yeah.
you're like the Naruto kid
But
with
you're
the
going-
fucking heart on. You're even
Yeah.
bigger. Like now you're really getting bullied, bro. All
Yeah.
right.
Dude. Stage jujutsu, bro. It'll be fine.
Yeah. No, I was just curious because like I don't know what it is. Like, dude, lately it's been a problem. Like it's a fucking problem.
Lay off the pills, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
I need to get on some fucking pills. Like,
Some
Dude,
softeners.
dude, like it's like I need some like reverse blue pills. Like I need like
Mhm.
the purple pills. Whatever's like gonna make me soft. Cause like my conclusion is like you go to the gym, typically it like boosts up your hormone levels, right? Like your testosterone's going.
Mhm.
So your blood flow is now going, like you got a pump going, that blood's flowing. It's not flowing through your muscles, flowing your dick too. All right, like it's flowing. No, I've just been like extremely lucky that I have not like worked out with anyone. Because like, dude, imagine like Kouts over here in the car seat next to me. I'm just like rock hard, bro, going home. You like, you gonna like take care of me or something, bro? Like, help me out. Like,
It's just a shifter, bro. Come on.
I'd go
Special design.
skiing.
yeah,
I'd,
I'm a manual. My car may be automatic, but I'm a manual. But no, that's interesting. Yeah, dude. Oh, that shit was the worst in high school, though. I'll say,
Yeah.
always in the worst fucking.
Yeah. Like
Like,
right
dude,
before a presentation. Like
yeah, like in the weirdest times. Like I'm over
Yeah.
here, and like I said, in math, and I've got a hard on. Oh, but I'm like in science class, flipping through the books. Oh, look, a fucking titty, but I'm soft. What?
yeah.
Like, what is this? What is this? It's just it's the worst fucking moments. And now it's happening in my adult life too. Now it's like I'm going through puberty again. Like, okay, that's cool.
Good stuff, dude.
Maybe your PP
I'm
will
just-
get bigger.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But like, I'm just glad I work from home. Like, imagine like I'm in the office because like my whole business unit is all girls, right? So like, how embarrassing would that be? You know, if it was guys, I could. They'd be it happens.
Wait. Think about what you just said. Take a step back. Think about what you just said.
What my business unit, my team specifically is all girls.
Yeah. He said if it's guys, it's easily explainable.
Well, because guys understand it, I guess.
No, that's what I meant. Not that like, yo, obviously these guys are giving me hard ones. Chill out,
Yeah.
Tyler. But it's like, yeah. So like I can't imagine like with these girls. I can't explain it.
Mhm.
Now I look like the creep because I'm working with a team of girls and now I'm hard. Like, okay, that's cool. Quickest way to lose your job, 2021. There you go.
Yeah. Be like, he showed
Only
us
when
his
they see how
PP.
small it is. They're like, all right, get this guy out of here.
I'll be like, oh no, bro, it's my Tic Tacs. They're in my pants.
Mhm.
Tic Tac fell out of the package, poking through.
Yeah, that would be pretty rough, man.
Would be a little unfortunate.
It's only at the gym though?
Well, I mean,
Or
for the
I
most
mean,
part. Dude,
okay.
I'm not gonna do sometimes, you know, at night too. You know, it's like, damn, bro, I can't sleep, and this shit's been up for hours. I'm trying to go to bed. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's ridiculous. Some guys were like, I've talked to like other friends before, like, and I was just having a conversation with them. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's no problem, bro. I just sleep on my back. That shit still fucking hurts, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
I can't sleep on my back, dude. I gotta sleep on my side, and like it's just weird.
Bro, see, now you're sleeping on your side. Now you look like one of those with the phones with the little thing on the back with the stick
Yeah.
holding up. Now that's what your dick is. Your
Yeah.
dick's a pedestal holding you up on your side. So
You just gotta sleep naked at that point, honestly.
Y'all don't sleep naked?
No, not normally.
only when I have other guys present.
Okay.
When the homies are around.
Don't look at the last episode. No one watched the last episode.
Anything goes with the homies. So
Just no eye contact, no homo,
Yeah,
and
as long as
keep
you
your
say no
socks
homo,
on.
it's okay.
I
Yeah.
prefer eye contact and like holding hands like together.
Okay.
It creates
Just-
a more
Just
physical
generally?
bond.
Yeah.
Like
It ju-
not necessarily doing anything in particular, just like making eye contact and holding hands.
Just in general.
That's
Go
interesting.
from like homies to bros real quick when you do that.
Yeah, it creates special bonding.
Yeah.
You know, it's like creates moments.
I can't say I've ever done that.
It's
You're
okay.
really
You
missing
don't have to
out.
lie. You don't have to lie. It's okay.
I guess y'all are a little closer than I am. Sometimes.
You can say that.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think we're moving in together?
Good to know. Fair enough. That's why y'all left me out, right? I got it.
Exactly.
We need our privacy.
Yeah. Hey, totally understand, y'all. You know, you're 15 minutes up the road, so you know when that's not going on, it's easy to just, you know. What's up, my dudes?
We got the 2-bedroom just so we could use one as an office.
As
Office.
Yeah.
As a recording space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the OnlyPans.
Hopefully they allow construction projects. You can really customize the recording space.
Yeah, I wanted like how they like the art walls with random shit. I just want like fuck ton of dicks all over my wall.
Mm.
Like dildos from different places,
yeah,
like different
like
countries and shit.
everywhere I travel, instead of like getting a little token, I'm gonna get a dildo.
Mm. And so like there's gonna be like a mural of dicks, and then in front of that there's gonna be like cases of dildos, and then like where you got them.
Yeah, and it
no,
tells
we're gonna
a
stick them
story.
to the wall, so they'll just be kind of hanging off the wall.
Like,
and then on the opposite
suction
wall,
cup.
we'll have a bunch of like fleshlights as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we'll
can
just
see that.
stick those to the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the fuck out of that room.
It's gonna be like in the main hallway. Like when you walk in the door, you're gonna have to like get smacked in the face.
Just smack. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Bill's character.
Yeah, it does.
It shows where you really lie. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
if you're truly comfortable with yourself, you'll.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Care.
It's just a piece of plastic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's supposed to be a test every time you walk in, just so you become more comfortable with yourself.
Right. Okay.
We turn boys into men in our apartment.
It's true.
Is that why y'all are so comfortable with each other? Just because you're so comfortable with yourselves?
Yes.
Because
it starts with yourself. It starts with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Right. Yourself being a man.
A man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
Man.
Oh, real man.
Yeah.
You don't have a dick on your forehead, you ain't a man.
Yeah. Till you've been tested like that. You're not a man.
Shit, boys. I guess I got a lot of life to live.
It's true.
It's fine. Like, you could always, like, I think, like, Amsterdam has, like, those, like, sex museums. You could always go experience one of those, bro. You might get, like, oh, no, it's Germany, bro. You ever Germany? Dude, or go to, like, Russia and get yourself, like, a Helga, bro. She'll take real good care of you.
Go to, like, one of those sex shows or whatever that you're, like, behind the double-sided mirror or whatever the fuck. Those are weird. Dude, those are so weird.
Yeah.
There's got to be jizz everywhere. Like, everywhere you step, there has to be, like, there was jizz here, and we did not clean it up.
It like
just dried. Yeah, like, yeah.
Dude, the Spank Bank, like, comes in once a month, just gets, like, a scoop to refill their supply. Dude, they have a show in Vegas. Scraper. They have a show in Vegas, like a penis show.
Are you trying to say we're going to that or what?
Like, this dude does tricks with his penis.
No, we're not.
I mean, that's pretty interesting.
Dude, come on. You're telling me that doesn't strike your interest. He does tricks with his penis. Bro.
Okay, but like what kind of tricks?
I don't fucking know. He can probably make it do a backflip. I don't fucking know. Dude, like, you don't have to worry, okay? Because, like, you won't feel intimidated. Because, like, okay, I found this out from my mom, first of all. Kind of weird. My mom's like, yo, let me go look at this penis show. You know what, Mom? You teach their own. I want to see it as well. We'll go together. I
mean, it's coming up.
Apparently, like, she was like, yeah, it's just some regular guy. He's not, like, super jacked or anything. I think he's like a ginger too.
So he's kind of like dick push-ups.
Dude, that would be so impressive.
That would be impressive, right?
That's impressive, dude. If you
anything other than that, is it really worth experiencing that? I don't know.
Dude, it's been going on for years, so it must be good. Like, just, like, I don't even know. I can't even imagine doing tricks with your penis. Like, exactly. Like, what can you do other than, like, helicopter that shit, right? Like, what else can you do? But apparently, like, he's successful. He's been doing it for years, so it's sparked, like, curiosity.
Maybe he can juggle.
That's
dude. He plays. What? Like, do they play like ping pong with their dick, bro? I think that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Like, the accuracy you must have. That's pretty impressive.
You know, the people like they like got the big hoops. You know, like hula hoops. They like spin that shit, throw that shit, eat around in that. Maybe they got that for like dick size though. And he like, you know.
That's basically just like helicoptering.
What if he had like a regular hula hoop size and he just like?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Damn.
Okay.
That'd be pretty impressive.
I feel like we are making a better show than what we would actually experience if we went to see it.
Yeah, he probably just like pulls it out and he's like, feast your eyes.
Yeah, feast your eyes.
I think I could be a good show in Vegas, like a magician. I'd be like, watch me make my penis disappear, and then there's nothing there to begin with. Tricked them, got them. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
I think I'd be great. I'll be like his little what is it, like his opening act?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll have plenty of money to bury your pain under.
Yeah. And then people ask me like, what do you do for a living? I'd be like, I'm a penis enthusiast. I'm a penis enthusiast.
Yeah, what the wait, whoa. Hold on. I would go with penis magician before I go with penis enthusiast.
Oh wait, that means I'm like really interested in dick, right?
You could be a dick destroyer.
You could just take a picture of our
That
wall
sounds
of
even worse.
Yeah.
I'm a dick destroyer. That's like saying you're like a professional glizzy gobbler. Bro.
I mean,
dude.
Dick. But then you give them the context. You're like, take a look at this clip. Pull up the YouTube. Yeah, this video's demonetized. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think it would even be on YouTube at that point. That's straight up like porn.
If it's not there.
It's on Pornhub, bro. That's where I put my following, bro. New video every week. Comment, like, subscribe on my Pornhub account.
I bet that show would get some pretty crazy hype though. Be like, dude with no dick, solo, and people would be like, what?
True. Dude, like, y'all ever been like actually on the hub before and seen like gaming shit? Like low-key, I haven't actually clicked on it because that's not why I'm there, right? I mean, come on.
You're focused on other things.
I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes of my time when it's that time.
I'm curious about it. And I look at like the ratings, like the views, and like the thumbs up percentage. I'm like, usually it's super positive. Like, dude, this guy's got like 70% like thumbs up and like maybe a couple tens of thousands of views. Like, dude, yo, this shit works. It's just funny because he's like, I don't know. It's just like the title's usually like something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like blah blah gets dicked or something like that. But it's just
I don't know. I legit saw like a Minecraft review the other day. I didn't watch it, but I saw like in related, and I was like, "How is this related at all to this?" Like,
what were you watching? So like Minecraft parody or something?
Yeah.
Got him. No.
Goddamn, fucking, but like that's just crazy. Like if it wasn't clickbaity at all, like related at all, like blah blah gets dicked or like fucking bitch gets destroyed. I don't fucking know. Let's just say it was literally like 2021 Minecraft review. That's all it was. It's got fuck ton of views. Who the fuck actually goes on the hub just to watch basically YouTube videos?
Mm-hmm.
Like what the fuck? Or who even makes that transition?
Well, and does Pornhub actually pay these people? Like
technically, if they get a big enough following and views, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? That's the whole point, right?
I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
Because they can still put ads on their videos just like everyone else.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've literally seen one that's like Minecraft Let's Play episode, like whatever.
Yeah.
We need to make another Minecraft top 10 tips.
That's true.
For 2020, for 2021.
Yeah, we should do that.
And post it on the hub.
And YouTube.
What bigger traction on the hub, bro? Like that's the new platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Posting all videos on the hub.
There'd probably be more traction.
Probably. Dude, honestly, like what a great community. Like the hub community. Like, dude, those comments are fucking hilarious.
They are pretty funny. I do like whenever I click on a video, I normally like if the comments are good, I'm like, I'll just watch the video. Fuck it. Like
I've seen it in Netflix recently that it's like I just want to be happy, not horny.
Oh yeah.
Like that's all I see nowadays, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, same.
Yeah, there's some funny shit on there. Like even like some of them will be like, I can't believe I've never like laughed and nutted at the same time or something like that because their acting is usually just so cringy.
Yeah,
like some of the stuff is like legit cringe. Like it was very fucking weird. So, not gonna go into details.
Yeah,
but What a platform.
But you know what? I'd rather see the effort and it be like more cringe than like they like develop a plot and then it just cuts and it's like, yep, they're fucking now.
That's true. You know,
You know
I
what
need a
mean?
story.
It's
I need
like,
a story.
well, it's one or the other, right? It's like just fuck or just give us a story, you know?
It really depends on like what your time restraints are. I think
That's fair.
because sometimes
Well,
you're
but
just like, I gotta skip the first like 5 minutes. You're just like, I
Right.
don't have time for this shit. But sometimes you're like, all right, I want to know what's going on
Yeah.
here. Let's
Sometimes I'll
see some
skip.
character development. That's what I say sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll skip and I'll be like, wait a second, I gotta figure out how they got to
Yeah.
this point. And I'll
Yeah,
go back
yeah,
a
that's
little
fair.
bit.
Yeah.
And be like, hold on a second. How did we end up here?
Yeah.
No, almost every time is like, I need a story. Like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, this is like a 30-minute video. So I'm like, this is gonna have like some build up. Perfect. Cause I need that story. And then
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, damn, bro. All right, it's been like 10 fucking minutes. Nothing's happening. And I'm like, all right, let me skip ahead. Then I'm like, oh shit, skip too far. They already fucking. I'm like, yo, let me go back just a minute. You know, just a minute before
Let's
the
see
fuck.
how they got
Let
here.
me just
right.
see. Yeah.
You
What
know
happened?
what's
Oh,
bullshit?
she hit her head. Oh, okay. That's how they got here.
You know what's bullshit is like those videos. They'll be like 15 minutes and it's like 10 minutes of like story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen,
And then
I want the
30
story.
seconds of
Yeah.
20 different positions.
Yeah, and it's like, I can't get behind this. All right, like there's
Yeah.
got to be like at least one position here where you go for a while, man. Like you can't just keep switching
Right.
like that. Like,
Right.
Well,
Well, and then
usually-
the good ones are always
Yeah.
the shortest.
yeah.
And then
You're
they're
like,
like,
this
oh,
is
check out our
perfect.
website.
Yeah, and then like the thing pops up like what the thumbnail was.
Yeah.
And it's like to see
But
the
the-
rest, and it's like,
Dude,
fuck,
I look for those.
I wasted my
Dude,
time.
I
I
look for the
wasted
thumbnail
like
picture.
half of my strokes on this shit. Like what the
No,
fuck?
dude.
Then you're like, sometimes I'm like, fuck it,
don't
I'll
got
go
many
back
strokes to
and yeah.
I was gonna say, dude. They got the back 10 seconds, so you
Yeah.
find the good one, and you
Yeah.
just double tap,
Yeah.
double tap, double tap.
Yeah.
Just keep looping it.
Yeah. And sometimes I get mad. I'm like, I'm gonna go look for another video. Like you don't get my
Yeah,
you don't
I mean-
get my nut. Like
Yeah.
you don't get it.
I,
You don't get
I
it.
had legit like I put more research into porn videos than I ever did into college papers. Like when I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bait tonight, bro. I need to get ready. I'm over here like I'm in bed. I'm like getting ready. I'm like I have like 4 videos, like different tabs ready to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like I know always on the first video it's like strictly I'm just here for the story. Then I'm like I'm bored next. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm over here watching a movie basically,
Mhm.
4 different fucking movies before I finally like whatever. Dude, honestly, what pisses me off the most is if so I set up like all these videos. All right, I'm like, dude, all right, I put like 30 minutes into finding these perfect 4 videos.
And you go to back to click on it, and it's like an ad. Like it.
No,
Dude,
like,
it's
I'm-
done that to me before. Like I've like put one like, okay, this video is good. I was like, I'll just keep looking and like keep that one in a tab, and then I go to click on it, and it's like not where not the tab I left it on. You know, it's
know what
like
you're talking about.
some clickbait
Cam
fucking
girl or some
bullshit.
shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want this. What? Who wants this? And so I
No,
just exit
yeah,
out
no.
of it, and I gotta find it.
I don't
again.
actually watch these 4 videos until I just like, oh, this looks like got a good title. I'll watch a little preview real quick in between. You know, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Mhm.
Like, yo,
I was
Cue
about
it
to
up.
say, dude, you have a lot of time on your hands.
dude, this is legit a
queued
process.
up.
This is a process for me at this point. Like I said, I put
Yeah.
my research into this shit.
Now we know why you have to get off so early. Or you got shit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm busy. No, like I have my
man,
4
self-love.
videos ready,
Self-care.
and then like I get mad when I'm like in the moment, bro, and I'm like I've gone through all 4 videos. I'm like, dude, these sucked. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like now I
Yeah.
gotta sit here
And
find a new
search.
one mid
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm-
Honestly,
I'm-
sometimes at that point I've just stopped. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Not even in the mood anymore. I'm done.
It just kills it. I'm surprised that you guys use tabs, man. Like I find a good video and I'm like, I'm gonna keep looking because the ones below are similar. So I'm like, this is pretty good. Maybe there's something better here.
No,
and I'll click through,
that.
and I'll just go back. I'll just click the back button until I get back to the other video if I don't find a good enough one.
Yeah, I don't always do that, but sometimes I'll click the video and then look at the related, and I'm like, I go through the related, and I'm like, is there any good here? And then you click on it, you watch it a little bit, and you're like, no, it sucks. And then you look through more through the related or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
right. No, and recommended, and then you go back if you don't find anything.
Yeah. But the only problem.
Or I just start from scratch. Homepage.
So if it's not in the related, maybe you just found like 2 videos or 3 videos like all on the same page, okay, on the actual thing. So not in any related, just on the same page. All right. You can't go back because now the hub is like put you in some sort of algorithm and it's changed that whole page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like multiple tabs, baby. Like you ain't getting me. Like I've done that so many times, bro. I've gone back. I'm like, it's fucking gone. Like I'm like, I was like, what was the name? I need to search this.
Yeah.
Do you ever go back and look for like a old video that you were like, it just kind of pops in your head and you like go to look for it?
Like your go-to, dude. I always.
Well, yeah, but then like you don't remember exactly the title because there's like so many of the same fucking title, right? So like you search it and you're like, fuck, it's not here, right? So then you start going through like 15 fucking pages of fucking. Of like videos and you're like, it's not here. Like fuck, what was it worded different? Then you search it, you like word it a little different, like you still can't find it and shit. Then it's just lost forever.
Yeah, I've had like even like times where I can't find anything and like I'm just going like, I've watched that video before. Ain't good enough. It was good. This will do tonight.
Yeah, it's like, that's the only time is like I'll come across it randomly and I'll be like, oh, I know this one. All right. This will do it. It's been long enough.
Yeah.
It's been long enough, But
fair.
Finding an old video is so hard.
Yeah.
I can literally will never forget my first video. I could right now.
That's crazy.
Probably look it up and find 100%. I'm not even gonna say what it is.
I remember my first video as well, and I've looked it up, and it's not as good as it was now, not
like
as good
10 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
quality's gone down.
Yeah, the quality is shit, and like, it's not that great.
You probably don't even know who's in it. It's just fucking.
Oh, Alexis Texas was my first video.
Oh, there you go.
100%. I told you, I remember this shit. You never forget.
Yeah.
My first video was purchased on pay-per-view. not by myself, but I was there.
Yeah.
And trust me, I couldn't tell you who the fuck was in it because there were a lot of people, and
it's like there were so many men I couldn't tell.
Dude. Anyways, yeah. So I will never find that or know and I'm okay with that.
I'm sure he knows.
Probably.
Yeah, 100. I feel like he still watches that.
Probably. I just remember his dad getting the fucking because
dude, you know how much porn that dude fucking like bought on pay-per-view.
But I the thing is, I remember being there like 2 weeks later, and it's when the fucking the statement came in the mail, and his dad goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And he was like, I don't know. That was probably you. And his dad was like, oh. And I was like, that worked? What?
He said, oh. He's like,
yeah,
I don't remember buying this point. But,
yeah, straight up.
Probably was me. Yeah. He's like, I didn't remember buying this much. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God.
That reminds me of another thing that happened. But, yeah, anyway.
No, dude, I freaking have done like
with that little pocket.
Oh God.
Well, he got
we're not telling that story.
No, we're not telling it. But
I just wanted
to see.
I was saying like since we're on like the topic of like subscriptions, I've always been like super embarrassed of like Tinder, bro. Like I never like it's so weird. Like I'm pretty open with my parents, but we're on like a family plan for Apple. So Tom could pay for my stepdad would pay for my Apple Music, right? So we got a family plan. So So that automatic, like I tricked him into that.
You get like Tinder Gold or something?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So like you can, well, it automatically puts you in like a subscription, you know. So like I don't want it to pop up on his fucking receipt that I'm out here fucking Tinder, bro. That's weird. You know, like I'm pretty upfront with my parents. I tell them about everything because I'm fucking weird, but I don't care. It's just weird. So like I've like if I ever decide to like ever buy stuff on Tinder, which I don't do anymore, I'm fine without it.
What can you even buy on Tinder?
Like
Dude, like different like
or
subscriptions and stuff like that.
boost.
Yeah, just like a
What
bunch
the
of different
hell?
subscriptions. I just did it because
Crazy.
I'm curious, so you can see who liked you. And
Mhm.
the first time I did it, what a fucking joke, bro! What a joke. Fat girls.
You didn't like what you saw? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
No.
Because literally, like, okay, when you download the app, right, and
It makes
you'll
you a
get
priority.
yeah, and so you'll get like a bunch of likes, right?
Your new
And then you're
face.
like, who the fuck is liking me? Right? So I did the same thing. I bought the Tinder Gold or whatever, and I was like, this is trash, and immediately canceled the subscription.
Yeah, like so when I first got it, I was very like noobish because obviously it was like my first time on like apps, right? So I was like, my pictures were trash, my bio was trash. So what is trash? Fucking. So I was like, when you're a new face, when you first get the app, or even like if you got off the app for a long time, you're back on it, you're considered a new face. So it's obviously gonna like present you in front of a lot of people. That's the whole point, you know. That's marketing. That way, you're like, oh fuck, I'm getting all these likes. Let me go buy Tinder Gold so I can see them. You know, like that's how it works. So I was like, oh fuck yeah. At first I was like, damn bro, I'm out here killing it, bro. I got like 20 fucking likes in my first like day or two. I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, let me go buy this shit. About to smash.
Must have matured a lot since last time I was on here. Cause damn.
No, well that was on like the first time I bought. That was like my first time, so I was like immediately hooked onto it.
Oh,
so
okay.
I go and I buy it, and it's just like fat girl. I was like, God damn it! Like, I was
There's
like,
a lot
son
of
a
bots
bitch.
Too.
There's a lot of bots.
Yeah,
There's a lot
where
of them.
you're literally like you're
One
like,
got
damn,
me.
okay, I got lucky, right? And then they're like,
Yeah.
like you had the thing is you'll have a conversation, like it seems like a
Dude.
normal conversation, like you're joking and everything,
True.
and then they're
True.
like, check out my campsite, and you're like, fuck, like damn it, bro, you got me, like damn. Or like they'll even be like, what's your Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, so then you like go to
I got
that
the phone number.
yeah, or a phone number.
They'll get you your phone number.
Yeah, and then it, like a little bit later, like maybe even like a day or two later, they like fuck with you, man. And then they're like, yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
got a campsite, and you're like, bitch.
I have never had one like last like days. Before.
I've had one that went like 2 days, and I was like,
They
damn,
really
it's
played with
really
your
like
feelings,
that, bro. It's
They
like
really
that.
played with this man's feelings.
Damn, bro.
No, I've had one, and it, like after that one time, like I've obviously smarter about it. It was like when I first got it too, and I was like, these answers are very
Well,
weird.
you
to
gotta
my
throw a
question.
random question in there. That's
I
what I
did.
do. I throw a
I was
random ass
like-
question. They'll just be like, yes, and you're like, all right, you're a
All right, you're
fucking
bot.
bot, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, I saw an Instagram post the other day. It was literally the first message. If you're a real person, say potato, and it's just like, "Hi, how are you, beautiful?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I want you to say potato," and it was like, "Why don't you come on over?" or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It was like the old kick messages, bro. The same shit.
Yeah, those used
I
to be pretty shitty
That was
too.
where it started, man.
Yeah.
For
I remember we
me.
used to have kick groups and shit. What the fuck ever happened to that app? It just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just died out really quick, and there's just like so many new like platforms.
Yeah.
It just couldn't keep up.
There's just no need for it. Like,
Yeah.
it's useless.
But so honest, obviously, like you weren't really on Tinder because you've had a girlfriend like the past like couple
Yeah.
years. Unless you're
Mhm.
just like doing that on the side, then respect. But
Still love you.
yeah. So Kouts, then for you, it's like, dude, what was like some of your go-to lines, bro? That you saw
Oh,
the most
shit.
success? Let's
Okay.
let's share some information here.
Yeah,
I'm not
some
gonna
love.
lie, like I'm back on it now, right? Because
I haven't been on it in a long time.
Dude, I'm back on it. Like I've been on it probably for the past like month, and I haven't been on it for like since like months before, like from probably almost like 8 months it's been. So then I got back on it. I'm not glad I'm fucking killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, dude, let's share some knowledge, bro. What was yours? Because I know you were on it before I ever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what was like your go-to?
I had
like,
one
what did you see the
line-
most success rate?
Dude, I had one line that it was literally like I would copy and paste this motherfucker and it worked. Is the thing. It had something to do with chicken nuggets. Like I said, I would buy them like chicken nuggets or something. Like it was like this, like it wasn't a long message, but it was like a play on words type thing.
It was like a punchline.
Yeah, and literally like anytime I used that, they were like, "Here's my Snapchat," and I was like, "Okay,
Shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good." All right, I've gotten like what I've just learned, and this is gonna suck if any of my Tinder girls ever see this shit exposed. I don't give a fuck. So like obviously like you're supposed to like make them more personalized, you know, like so there's two things. One, I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell you my secrets because it's never failed me. Like I have literally, it's never failed me. But so the one that's like iffy, but it works most of the time, is if you insult them, dude, 100%. Because some girls, it's like with Tyler, it's very hard because like they don't have anything in their bio or they have something super stupid.
Right. Yeah, like,
but my cat will come before you. My dog, if my dog doesn't like you, then I don't want it.
But like, God forbid you have nothing in your bio. Jesus Christ.
It's different. It's definitely like it's a girl's world, 100%. So like you have to be really fucking out of the box on this shit. So like I make fun of like what I do now is I just make fun of them, and then just all you have to do is make fun of them and say, "But you're still a 10." That's it. That's how fucking it's gotten so easy. Like one girl literally had like no ass, and I said that. I was like, "Your ass is flatter than a pancake, but you're still a 10."
But it's different. It's different than what they're used to seeing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, I know. Like I had like a real bio for a little bit, and then I changed it to like pretty much like I don't care. Like pretty much like I stated my purpose on being there, right? Like I didn't try to like beat around the bush, and that's when I got the most traction was like during that.
Yeah, if you can't be like serious with this like app.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely people on there who aren't obviously just down to fuck. Like some are actually there, like willing to do anything, or they are looking for a relationship. Like you still have to play the game to get there. Like so, like I think my bio is just like fucking look it up. I think mine's just something stupid like my grandma thinks I'm handsome, or my grandma says I'm handsome. That's all. But here I'll tell you this one, Kouts, if you fucking want. So. This is so ever since I started getting like all my tattoos and shit, I'm like, dude, okay. Typically, people who have tattoos love tattoos, but it's even if they have one. So I always play like the marriage shit. So if they have a tattoo, you can literally just say something like, fuck, I feel like I should just pull it up. It'd be so much easier. Oh shit. So if they don't have a tattoo, it's easy. You just be like, "Oh, I don't see any tattoos. Does that mean we can't get any matching? I don't see any ink. Does that mean we can't get any matching tattoos when we get married?" For some reason, that fucking works every time. Every time. And if they have tattoos, you say the same thing. Like, "Oh, I see you have a tattoo. Does that mean you're down to get a matching tattoo when we get married?" And then usually they'll always fucking say something. And then you just be like, "Cool. Like, where's the venue and what time should I be there?" Boom. Instant. Then they'll say something, other bullshit. They're like, "Oh, blah, blah." And you're like, "You're right. Marriage takes a long time, let me just start with your number." Boom, instant. 4 messages in, 100% always works. It's
actually pretty crazy how fast sometimes it escalates into like come over. Like I've literally had like within 10 messages people be like, "Here's my address, come over." And it's like, all right. Like
goddamn,
that's some scary shit, bro.
What?
Well,
so that's some scary shit, bro.
It is scary.
For you and them, honestly, bro. Like you could be getting catfish into a fucking serial killer. You could be a serial killer.
That's why you got to bring the gotta bring the Glock to protect the cock. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yep. Keep them tucked in the same place so
I'm
they
not getting my
reach
glizzy
too
cut off by
early.
some crazy bitch.
Yeah, they reach too early. You reach quicker.
Yeah.
I get.
I don't gotta worry about it now,
God.
Yeah, fair.
It is kind of weird how with Tinder and stuff, people just really trust you.
but
That much.
it is a little
That's what I'm
weird.
saying.
Like
That's
most of the
crazy.
time, because most of the time the girls will come to your place. So it's like, dude, like you're, and not like obviously like we're not fucking creeps, but there's definitely those people out there that are fucking
Yeah.
bad, dangerous people,
Yeah.
And
And I mean,
like,
think about how many
not
people are on
hard.
Tinder. Like, there has to be so many of those
dude,
people.
law of averages, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's just like they're out of like every 100, there has to be at least one,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and which obviously I bet that is like an issue, in like some cases, probably like more of a rare case, but it is a thing. I think like Tinder literally has like precautions about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're like don't
always
share
tell your
personal
friend.
information. They say
Yeah.
that, but then you can. It's not like there's anything that stops you from doing it. Plus,
Yeah.
you could just literally be like, "This is my Snap, this is my number," right? And then they have nothing to do with it at that point, right? So yeah, it is.
But
It's weird how trusting people are. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Or like
I mean, like
Uber, bro.
It's not like that Uber
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
back
Oh,
in
just
the
think
thing,
about
when
how
that guy,
trusting you have to be for Uber. That dude could be a
Just in
fucking
general.
serial killer, right?
Yeah.
You're
Well, they
drunk.
changed that now.
You're leaving like 6th Street, right? You're drunk as fuck, and you're like, "Take me back to my place." They take you out in the woods and they fucking cut your penis off and like you know what I mean? Like just
How
some
did I
weird
know
shit.
You're gonna go for the dick first, man.
Because I feel like
Well,
it's
that-
some wrong turn shit, right? Like they would fucking be weird about it.
They'd
that
have
was
like
the
a
thing,
bag
I
of
think.
dicks lined
Yeah.
up.
Oh my God.
Plop yours in. All right, on to the next.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, like with Uber and too, it's like different now. Because I think I think it was Lyft, where there's actually a guy who pretended to be a Lyft driver and actually like picked up some girls. And I think like I don't remember exactly what happened, but some shit went down. So like now like Uber like requires that there's like pictures of your driver now, like so you have to like check everything first. Like, it gives you his name, a picture of him, and everything before you even do that shit.
Yeah, but
So-
like
I don't understand how that would help.
literally
but-
anybody could be like just some random piece of shit. Like they could look great.
Oh, you're saying
yeah.
no. I'm just
That
saying
I'm
like
an
you're-
Uber driver. Like,
No, I'm
a
saying like
legitimate
you won't be
one.
a fake Uber driver anymore.
Oh, you're
'cause you
saying like
have his
somebody
picture.
can
Oh.
impersonate.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, because like
so you'll
Uber
see them.
shows you pictures.
What
of
what
your
I'm
driver
saying is
before
like,
you-
what if there's like an Uber driver that just snaps one day and he's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start serial murdering these people.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that could be anyone. Like at that point, like that could happen like on the fucking street. Like
yeah, but like you're
It's so
you're
easy.
in
You're
their
calling
car.
that person, yeah, and you're calling
Yeah,
them to come get
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
You are unsuspecting and like not even okay, that's a bad example because it's not even that you're unsuspecting. On the street you're unsuspecting.
Mhm.
There you are expecting something else.
Yeah.
And that shit's happening.
You're
It's just-
also pretty vulnerable
much
in
worse.
someone else's vehicle,
yeah.
right? Like they could just like turn around and be like, they got a gun. Like, what
Yeah.
do you fucking do? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
got a gun.
what do you do? Like nothing. You don't do anything.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because if you do anything, it's fail RP.
That's so stupid. But yeah, like I said, more like a random case. But it is crazy how like trusting some people are. I guess it's more of like how trusting girls are, not really guys. Because I mean, what are you gonna do? Pill Cosby me? That's fine. I don't care,
And Cardi B, bro.
Steal your
Don't wear
fucking
any
money.
jewelry. Yeah.
dude. I don't got
And take your wallet.
any jewelry. I don't got any money. What the fuck you gonna
That's
take from me?
fair.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, look at my
You're
headphone.
very-
Like,
They're
Your
gonna take your
virginity.
manhood. They're gonna take your manhood.
Oh
oh
god.
my god. No.
Man,
It'd be like
man card's gone.
that scene off of American Me. Have you seen that?
I have
Mm-mm.
I'm assuming he gets like pegged or something.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Not about it.
Oh,
it's about
God.
it's about this like they're like a gang in East LA or whatever, and they're like teenagers and they go to jail pretty much, and it like follows their life through jail. It's like a classic, bro. I can't believe y'all haven't seen it.
Mexican.
They're Mexican, yeah.
That's why you're watching.
That's why. Okay.
It's like relating back to his
it all
life,
makes
though.
sense.
It's a heritage thing. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
You never seen Blood In, Blood Out either?
No.
Dude, what the fuck?
I mean,
it's on Netflix. American Me is.
Okay. I don't know. You seen like Bob the Builder? Yeah. They put you to that, right? They engrave that in your head when you're a child, don't they? Let you set you up for your life. It's like early training video.
Right. I think if you shave your head, you might kind of look like him.
That's true. Bob the Builder is like very white.
Yeah.
He's very light skinned. So, goddamn.
Let's get a filter, the bald head filter. Test the theory.
Give him a real hard hat.
Yeah. He's probably got one right next to him. Oh, man.
I feel attacked.
Bro, my thing is like, why did they
A
think
bit.
that when they made that they're like gonna name him Bob, bro?
Roberto.
That's so weird.
Roberto would have been racist.
Jose
Yeah.
the Builder.
Jose the Builder would have been not okay.
It doesn't quite roll off the tongue as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Right? You know?
Roberto the Builder.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like back when that was a thing, like no one gave a fuck.
Here's the
Times were
thing, bro.
different then. They weren't. Nobody was that sensitive.
I bet when that shit airs in Mexico, like, that's
It
what
is Roberto.
It's Roberto the
Yeah,
Builder.
yeah,
Yeah. Because they do that, right? Like in other countries, they change the names of the people to be like their country's versions of the name.
I don't know if you've
course.
known this, but I've only lived here in
Me
America.
as well. That doesn't mean you can't know something about another
Nah,
country.
man, I
You
don't know
fucking
anything. Here's
capitalist
what
pig.
I know. Here's what I know. England, fucking just tea drinkers. That's all I know. Right? That's it.
That's fair.
Mexicans, I can say this: bean eaters. Okay, that's what we do. It's what
Canadians.
dude. Fucking
They straight
maple
up just,
syrup.
like slurp some maple syrup. That's
slurp
all.
maple syrup and fucking lick on that Canadian bacon. Okay, it's just
Yeah.
ham. Just ham. Like
And play hockey. That's about it.
we play hockey in the northern states.
That's fair, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were
Even
about to say we played hockey. I was like, dude, they don't play hockey in Mexico. The fuck? No, I'm saying Mexico.
They play street hockey, you
God
fucking
damn it,
racist.
dude.
What the
Bro.
fuck?
Y'all don't even have ice in your refrigerators. It's so goddamn hot there.
What the fuck is
my
going?
God. Yeah, okay. Yo,
Look,
know
man.
it's funny. You know, it's funny about other countries that I didn't know, bro. Toll roads. I thought that was an American thing. Okay, it's not. All over the world, bro, they got toll roads, and they got more than we have here, which makes me not feel as bad about having them here, but I still fucking hate them.
Well, the toll roads, even in America, are owned by other
I feel like we
countries.
probably pay a lot of taxes.
Yeah.
Probably a
Yeah.
little more than, you know.
So, yeah. So they might not be owned by other countries, but foreign companies, if anything. But it's none of the toll roads are owned by any American.
Here's
I know.
here's the dumbest shit, right? We pay for the fucking toll roads because they get like these
Yeah.
huge grants from the government, and they're like, "Can we have money to build this toll road to expedite like shipping and whatever?" And the government's like, "Yes, take the money." And then they make us pay to drive on the fucking road
Yeah.
that we paid to fucking build.
And they would make the money from the grant back in like a fucking year or a couple of years.
Yeah.
But they just keep collecting for all of eternity.
Yeah. Yep.
their
It's like,
ROI is
what?
very, very short.
Yeah.
But
We should own it. We should own a toll road.
yeah, I
It'd be
think
like
we
$1
could
billion
afford like
fucking
a
dollars,
fucking
like-
yeah. We could afford to like put a foot down. Like that's it.
I'll just go to Home
Maybe not
Depot
even-
and
I
get
mean,
like
dude.
a couple of my people, and we'll fucking start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. All overseas.
Lacrosse is the
Whoa.
Canadian national sport.
What?
I,
Is that
Okay.
actually though?
I mean, good for them.
Y'all ever play
That's not how the
lacrosse?
rest of the.
Fuck no.
I've seen it. I don't play it.
I've seen some
I've
fucking
literally never
ads
played it,
and
but-
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
All
seems
the
like all the
Chads and
fucking
movies
Chads
play
play
lacrosse.
lacrosse. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
all the rich people play lacrosse. All the preppy kids in America, I think, play lacrosse.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a cool concept, I guess. It's kind of like ultimate frisbee, right? But just with different equipment.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like a frisbee's cooler.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty hard to like. You gotta like sling the ball with that like stick and net thing, and then you gotta catch it with that thing.
And the ball is like hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the goalies legit have like bruises all over their legs because there's no, they don't have anything over their legs though in lacrosse. Yeah. So like you get fucking like bruises all over your fucking. Dude, imagine if that hit you on the dick. I feel like even with the cup.
I was just about to say, bro, people are gonna say they wear cups, bro. Firsthand, cups don't do shit as much as people think they do.
I don't think they do
like,
shit.
They protect your balls from breaking, like literally busting your balls, but it does not stop pain. Yeah, it's not a pain. Like, yeah. It protects from injury. That's it.
I was once kneed in the balls, and I literally pissed blood. Literally, I pissed blood.
Oh, God damn, dude.
Well, that was also during the time, so like I had just came back to school after I was in the hospital for my kidney shit, right? And like, I think that same night, probably Joel had punched me in the kidneys because he loved doing that, because it like actually hurt me, right? I used to smack the fuck out of him when he tried to do it, though. But I got kneed in the balls and I cried. I shed tears that night.
Wow.
And then I pissed blood.
Pissed blood?
Wow. Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah. I don't recommend.
Yeah, I would want piss blood either.
or get kneed in the balls.
Yeah.
Hard enough for that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, fuck pissing blood. Like,
dude, y'all. It was a little weird. Y'all ever like jumped off of something really high and then got like a cramp below your balls? You're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, once you land, you never had that? Bro, fuck. I'm built different than I'm fucking built special. Bro, it's ridiculous. Dude, it's so weird. It's like,
are you talking about like in your taint or something? You got like a cramp in your taint?
Dude, I guess.
That's weird. I mean, are you kind of talking about, you know how like you catch air a little bit sometimes when you're driving and it's like you get that feeling, you know? Is that what you're talking about, or it's something else?
That is not even close to a fucking cramp. What the
I mean,
not a roller coaster ride, god damn it. Like
I mean, I'm just trying to understand, dude, because I don't know. Maybe
I feel really fucking weird. Okay?
Maybe you're just weaker, you know, than the average man down there.
It's definitely smaller than
Are you not doing your man kegels?
Yeah, right. You have too much blood flowing down there. That's your issue. You're too in touch.
My penis, it's like muscle mind memory, but it's like to my penis.
Yeah.
It'll make good for the Vegas show. I'll be like, rise. You know, like Jesus, bro. It has risen.
Oh my God. You get a cramp.
You should name the show "He Has Risen." Yeah.
You'll get a cramp, and it'll be like a fucking muscle down there, and you'll be like, "Yeah, where have you seen this before?" Yeah. The rise will reveal that. It's like,
continue your story about the cramps.
Yeah, go ahead.
Done.
Yeah, come on. What?
Yeah, dude, I'm interested.
Well, I was just
we've talked about it more than you.
I was just asking if that it was relatable because I was assuming it was. Well, fuck me. Now I feel weird.
Do you ever get cramps in like right here?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
and you're like, what the fuck? You kind of have to like stretch it out.
Yeah,
to,
you're
like,
yes.
It feels so weird because you're like going against it. You know, you're like pulling it away.
And I'm always like, there's one or two things that's gonna happen. I'm going to die today, or it's gonna be okay. Because it feels so wrong pulling against it.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are the worst, dude.
Yeah, and you're trying not to look like a fucking idiot. Like you're around people, so you're just like.
But then you don't get it good enough, right? And so you think it goes away, and then it comes right back, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
No, I just gotta look like I've got a. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, man.
Anyways.
Sounds like a damn stroke.
Yeah.
AB also said, y'all remember the green dinosaur on the playground? He slipped on that and busted his balls on the metal. I don't remember the middle school playground that much.
Ours didn't have a dinosaur.
I can picture a
It
green
might have.
dinosaur. I've seen that shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all ever been to the Little League fields.
Oh
in
yeah, it
town,
might be that one.
there's a I think it was purple though, if I remember correctly.
Whatever. A little dinosaur. We all seen the dinosaurs.
No,
Dude,
it's a big dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's a big dinosaur. Not little.
I remember once, I think it was like maybe Jacob Haley or Joseph, or maybe it's both of them. They were like fucking around on those those little like ones that are on the springs.
Seesaw.
No. And like,
that's what I
dude,
meant.
one of them like leaned forward, and the other one, I think they were both on it. I think they were trying to like break it, right? The one on the front fell off, but it like knocked the one in the back off. I think it was Jacob Haley, and it came back and swung and hit him, and it was the funniest shit like ever. It was hilarious. No, it was Clayton and Jacob. It was on a band trip. We stopped
Big
there
boys.
for some reason. Like we went there and like played on the playground. Like we're fucking juniors in high school, and they're like, "Go play on the playground." Like, yeah, I remember that.
You were a band kid, bro. You know, so they had to like let the furries out to like stretch their legs.
Oh,
there
God.
was legit furries at our high school. Is the thing?
Yes,
they weren't
I
in band.
remember that.
They weren't in band, but
You're talking about
I don't remember her name. Let's not say her name. But no,
I understand R. I think I know who it is.
yeah, well, they had the tail and the ears.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the
yeah,
tail like wagged and shit.
And the ears, she's like,
Yeah.
it like connects with my head brain, so it knows like
Yeah.
I can tell it what to do, like move her ears and shit. It's like
I think that was like freshman year that we first saw that, and everyone was like, it was new. It was new to everyone. It was like it's hard to understand, yeah, when you don't know, right? So like we live in bumfuck nowhere, right? And someone just walks in, they got fucking a tail that wags and shit, and like ears. Yeah,
and they're embracing it.
Yeah, and like
and
people
it's not Halloween.
understand. Yeah, people didn't understand. I didn't understand it. It's hard to understand, right?
Bro, if she started on Twitch back then, she's probably famous and rich right now.
I don't think so.
No, not that one. No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's tough though.
Yeah. There was some furries in YouTube, or not YouTube, yearbook. Why did I say YouTube? In yearbook, because freshman year, at the end of the year, I switched into yearbook and somehow became the yearbook editor.
You're like, I can't even read.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't know English. Like,
bro, I'm in the special classes. Why the fuck am I running this yearbook shit, bro?
It's actually insane how that shit happened. Like, I literally came in and it was because all the seniors, or most of the people in yearbook were seniors. So Miss Schubert was pretty much like, it's yours now. Like, I was like, what? I didn't know how to use the fucking camera. I didn't know how to use any of the programs to like edit the shit. So I was just like, I'll figure it out, I guess. And then like I started showing people how to use it and shit. But no, there were some furries in yearbook, man. That was a thing. That was the thing that I saw. I can't unsee it.
That's just weird.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
Not about it.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own, I guess. But like, it was hard to understand, especially not being involved in it. You know.
To each their own applies to certain things. I don't think
know.
that's something that applies to, man. Like,
if they want to wear the ears and the tail or whatever, that's up to them. I mean, I'm not gonna tell them what they can fucking do.
Well, yeah, of course not. I mean, yeah. But like,
I don't have to agree with, what they're into though.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, people are gonna do their thing.
Yeah.
But
okay, hold up.
There are certain things.
Let's get touchy real quick. So,
okay.
Not physically. That's
okay.
Damn, I get excited.
All right.
I got rock hard immediately.
Really? I've been this whole episode. So
are we just gonna walk around the apartment rock hard all the time?
Dude, I'm gonna be naked. Just get out.
All right, cool. I'll be naked.
Can y'all set a schedule so I know when that's not happening?
Always.
No.
Like whenever you come over and we do a podcast or whatever, we're from the bottom down, we're gonna be naked.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I'm a free
spirit. As long as I have good expectations about things, I'll come prepared.
Okay.
If you want, I'll put like some little fox ears on it and shit.
Put like a leaf over it.
Yeah, I'll be like the brown Adam, bro. Just a leaf. I'm gonna get like one of those like old leaf so there's like a fuck ton of holes in them and shit.
Yeah.
It's like a tease.
Wait, before that, were you hinting at you making your dick a furry?
Yeah.
No, dude.
So I said I'll put some fox ears on.
Get some little whiskers, some little fucking mouse ears.
But we'll like paint each other's faces, but instead it'll be like thick. All right, so back to what I was talking about.
All right, okay.
So like getting touchy. Do you think so? Like as a society, like now, like we have allowed so much stuff, right? We've been very accepting of a lot of things. Do you think there's like ever a point where like you think like as a society we shouldn't be so open
100%.
That's the point of that ever being feasible.
I feel like shit gets too crazy, man.
Shit definitely gets too crazy, but shit's gonna get crazier, dude. And just it's the way the world works now, man. People are just okay with it.
Yeah, I think like when people are trying to normalize everything, and because they're like, like normalize blah blah, it's like, well, it's not normal if it needs to be normalized, So that's the way I think about it. But I think like as a society, like and I can go with a lot of different things, right? A lot of aspects.
I feel like
I think there's a point where like we get too accepting of some stuff,
100%.
And like it's and it's weird to say, but I think it causes more problems. So it does cause more harm than it does good. It like opens up so much room for error and stuff. Like it has like just now in the United States, like it has caused so many internal problems that because we've been so accepting of some stuff.
I feel like it's one thing to accept that people can be different, and it's another thing to accept that people shove it in your face all the time.
Dude,
right? That shouldn't be allowed.
I fucking hate you, bro. Because oh my.
There are certain things that people should fucking keep to themselves, and that's across
about to say, I think that's why it causes more problems, bro. Because in the past, people have always had their own opinions, but they kept their shit to themselves.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people have their own opinions, and it's like I'm okay with that. Yes, and then they're pushing on you. You need to accept this. It's like I ain't say anything about it. I just don't give a fuck. So leave me out of it.
That's very true. But I think it causes more internal problems. It's like what a waste of resources that like the United States has to like put into these problems when we have like so many problems we could be worried about externally. Like we already. Wait, go ahead.
I think that a lot of this shit is like super like probably hypocritical, right? Because these people are like, you need to be more accepting of different ideas, but then they don't accept your opinion on shit. So like you don't have to agree with everything. That people shouldn't, right? We should all think for ourselves, right? And you don't have to agree with shit, but you shouldn't be like lynched because you don't agree or really like you don't agree with like a certain thing, and then people will be like, you're a fucking bigot because you don't. It's like, no, I just
and they're
don't.
They're gonna bring up shit that happened like centuries ago that like people used to do, and like, oh look, your kind of people used to do this, and it's like,
no, things can change. I mean,
that happened a long time ago, guy. Not talking about probably what everyone thinks I'm talking about.
Well, I just like think it's like with everything that's been like brewing and going on, it's like it's caused us to look so fucking weak as a country, and which is obviously never good, considering we are the superpower right now.
China number one.
Yeah,
definitely. the current superpower. But yeah, I think it's just. I don't know. I don't want to get too into it, but like there's been like I won't say specific stuff. I'll let you like put the puzzle pieces together yourself. So there's like other factors that go into things, but like, like history is there for a reason, right? Like it's so it doesn't repeat itself or whatever, like you learn from it. So history has shown in like some of these ancient societies, when they've been so accepting of certain ideals that it has caused their empires to completely fall. Because, which there are other external forces, like maybe like you stretch yourself out too thin, right? You can't control everything. But it's shown that like typically when people fall out of their roles, it causes society to crumble. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's like,
I mean, we
Go ahead.
start focusing on shit that's really not important, right? Instead of prioritizing like the important shit, right? Because we're just trying to make everybody like
Happy.
we're trying to agree with everybody,
Please.
right? Yeah, and it doesn't need to be like that. I mean, yeah, it's just like we literally. I think people need to understand that we live in the U.S. right now, right? I could speak for that. That we live in the best time it has ever been to be alive here, right? But we still like complain about like you could complain, right? Because that's how that's kind of how shit gets done. Like you protest about it, you progress, right? But I feel like people keep comparing like where we live or like how we live now to like a long time ago, and it's like, dude, I would not want to be around then. We literally live in the best time ever to be alive. Like I'm happy to be here. I'm very happy I'm here. Like if I was born, let's just say I was born in like the 1940s, right? That's when like all the Zoot Suit riots happened and shit. People hated Mexican people. Like literally the military was going out and like fucking beating Mexican people. I don't want to be alive then. I would rather be alive now, bro, where we can sit here and joke about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like people definitely they don't take that into account. Like we live in the best time that it has ever been for us.
Yeah, it's like honestly, like regardless of whatever it is, like, dude, being in America at all is literally the best place you could be. And some people are say like that's debatable. Theoretically, it's not. Like freedom wise, it is literally the place that gives you the most freedoms, individual freedoms, compared to other countries. Like you could say it even to like people say even like Canada or like France, like, oh, those are like great places, but like they actually do like censor their people, even like with China, like obviously like everyone knows China, and they're able to like get away with so much shit with their like limiting the rights of their own people because like they're smart about it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna keep my population happy, so they're willing to give up some of those freedom, right? And I just think like when people like compare like America to other places, like, dude, you literally can say all those things because America allows you to. Like everyone's always says like check your privilege. Like, bro, you're born in America. That is your privilege. Fuck off.
There's so much opportunity, right? Because like you're just so and people talk about capitalism being shit and big business being garbage, and there's certain big business that yes is garbage, like big pharma, right? Shit
So
like
would
that.
you rather be communist? No,
exactly.
Like,
so it's like pick your
where
poison,
you're literally
right?
restricted to your class.
the
Like,
government
never
owns
go to new-
everything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, like you said, the most opportunity. I think like regardless of who you are, honestly, like I think, well, the United States contributes to 50% of the world's immigration. We take in 50% of the entire world's immigrants. Like, dude, holy shit. So we are firstly the like literally the most diverse country in the world. I think we have the most I think we do. I don't know how to express. I think we have like the highest rate of like black I don't know what is like million. I don't want to say it's like millionaires, but like upper class. I think like or millions per year, whatever, some shit like that. It's just like, dude, there's so much opportunity here. It's like literally the best place you could ever be. It's like I just it makes me mad. I guess because like obviously it's weird because like I think the what's the like the stereotypes about Texans, like obviously like yeah, I think like Texans think Texas is the best. Well, that's fucking true because it is. Texas is the best place.
Love it.
Dude, it's a
Wouldn't want to live anywhere
stereotype,
else.
but I wouldn't dude. Where am I gonna live? California? Fuck
Well,
off.
and people can say like, oh, my country, you can enjoy living in your country. We're not saying other places aren't enjoyable or livable or the quality of life sucks everywhere else, but it's just
Simply
looking at it
individual.
objectively. This is like mostly objectively, and it's hard to say that because we live here, but it is like legitimately. But I think that everything that we've talked about, like regarding this in general, has like led to the real biggest issue, and that's like mental health, right? Is that people's mental health is suffering so much because of how much shit goes on in like this like socials and how people shit talk the country they're living in so much, and trying to make sure that they're not stepping on anybody's toes 24/7, and that you have to agree with everything everybody says. And it's like, not only does that shit affect those people's mental health, but the people who believe in something, let's just say for example the furries, it's like their mental health is equally as affected because they're so worried about acceptance that they can't just be happy with who they are and the people that they surround themselves with. And so like
Everything's
people's
like
mental
two-way
health
street.
is
I think a big thing is like being patriotic now is demonized, right?
Yeah,
so like we are all,
true.
I feel like we're all from very different cultures, right? Although we grew up in the same town, we all grew up very differently. And I think all of us can agree, like, I love living here, right? Like, I mean, it's obviously like there's gonna be like there are little things that can be improved upon, but like I am very happy to be a citizen, right, in the United States of America. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like saying that and being like, I love the country, right, is like really demonized nowadays. And I don't think that's exactly healthy. Like, there should be some level of patriotism.
Yeah.
Across the board, right?
Well, and you can be, and it can be from a standpoint of gratitude as well. It's like every step of my life isn't controlled. I could technically go, jerk off on an overpass if I felt like it. Would I go to jail? Yes, but can I get there in the first place? And fucking, I don't know.
Jeff said something that I like. He said, "Love the country, don't trust the government."
Yeah.
Dang, Jeff, you should move to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think like too, like, I would say like, so we're obviously like, we're not very, I wouldn't say we're one-sided on all this. Like I think we all typically, us three, lean more like conservative viewpoints than others. But I think like as long as you like, I try to come off as educated as possible. Like I try to speak from statistics and facts as much as but yeah, I mean, like all y'all were saying, kind of this is like kind of like the better. You have to have like some level of patriotism, and it's like, dude, like how can you like hate something that's been so good to you? It's like, dude, how are you gonna burn the American flag, bro? Go do that in China. Never see you again. Like, it's like, or anywhere else,
or Russia,
honestly.
and like they'll put you in the fucking gulag. Like you will literally never be seen again. Like,
it's just,
and not because you'll be dead, because you'll be suffering.
Here's the thing: is like I don't think I sit like I don't consider myself a conservative. Right? I feel like I sit in the center because I agree on some things. Like I feel like labeling yourself as one side and only one side is kind of like dangerous, because like literally like no, I'm not saying not to comment on that really, like just kind of saying like in general, like people will be like, I'm Republican, I only vote for Republicans and shit, that's where shit gets dangerous, right? Is where you're not paying attention to what people are actually saying, right?
Yeah.
It should be what you think is
Just
right,
focus on the
not just
party.
because your party. Yeah, who gives a fuck about the party? Fuck the party, dude. Like, if
Yeah.
you think this is right, vote for that, right? If you think this is wrong, don't vote for that. I feel like it boils down to that, but people get really stuck in that, like, I only want Republicans, right? So, like, I've liked Democratic candidates and I've liked Republican candidates before, you know, like, you shouldn't be locked into one side.
Yeah. Well, and something else you have to take into account, and what's, you know, a tough dynamic. And I don't necessarily, I mean, I don't want to say it's a bad dynamic. I just think that the whole system in general is kind of scuffed in that sense. But like, it's also a popularity thing, right? So you're like, I don't like what this Republican is saying. I actually kind of like what this, you know, fucking Green Party, right? Is what they're called.
Yeah.
Is saying, yeah, you know, but that person has zero shot at becoming president, just realistically. And like, that's literally millions of people may vote for that person, but the front runners in the two main parties are getting like tens of millions of votes apiece, and so it just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, so, sometimes you just gotta pick the lesser of two evils,
right? And that
sucks. That's
shitty.
where we're at, but it's
Like,
democracy.
George Washington, I think, literally said, "Beware the parties."
Yeah.
But
right.
I think, like, even if you are stuck in like the two-party system, I think it should be more. I think it should be restructured, how we have it in the states. Because if you like, I don't think like if you win a state, the whole, like, let's say California, right, or even here, Texas, actually probably better, because I think like at first it was like, what was it like? It was very close to being a blue state in this last election.
Yeah.
Was
that's
like
because certain
45 to
counties
55,
count for more.
Exactly, right? So, but since we won, so it's still a red state, right? So Trump technically won all those votes. And when California is blue, it Biden's votes, which California gives you like how many, like a fucking ridiculous amount of electoral votes. Ridiculous. Like, you only need like California, and if you want California,
it goes
Texas,
by population.
Yeah, I understand. But I'm just saying, I think it should be restructured in a way of like, you don't win an entire state, because then you're like completely, I guess it makes like those other people's voices not heard in a way, you know? I think it should be more of a point system, personally.
I think
like, as in like
by majority.
Well, I was just gonna do more of a point system. Like, you split the votes in a way. So like, if you won like 40% of the votes, and you get like 40% of the points. Does that make sense? Yeah. That way, it kind of gives the people more of like.
I mean, at that point,
I feel like that's pretty much just
that's literally just the popular vote.
Yeah, but it depends on the states too. It's like a game at that point. Like, I feel like if the majority of the country votes for you, you should be the fucking president. Like, why are we adding these extra steps?
Right.
Also, I think the big change needs to happen in the in an election of the candidates for the party. Like, I don't think that last second, right, there's two people left in the Democratic or whatever, and then the last one just drops out, right? Because he's like, oh, well, I'm not going to win, right? There should be an election that's not determined just by the people, like, so there's the government officials in each party, right? And those people decide who the candidate is. Why? Why are the people not deciding? So a registered Democratic voter or Republican voter should be able to pick. They should have an election for the candidate, right? Like a separate thing, right? So if you're registered, you vote for who you want to be the candidate. Who is the front runner for your party, right? Instead of, oh, Hillary Clinton has all these super PACs, right? It's just an example, right? It might be bullshit. I'm not, but she's got all these contacts or whatever. We're just going to put her because she's going to bring the most money to the party. What? Like, what?
And because she's the most popular, so we want to win.
Here's obviously. The thing is where do they get these fucking numbers from, though?
Yeah.
From where? From people that obviously look, okay. Where are they getting the popularity numbers from, because I've never
like
done a poll.
I feel like we're tiptoeing in some conspiracy theory shit right now.
Well, no, it's not conspiracy theory shit. It's the fact that it's out there. It's not even like hidden, bro. Literally, the part like the party picks the candidate, but it's just the like government officials that pick them, right? And even then, they can literally be like, I'm sure there's some. This is the conspiracy shit. Is I'm sure they go behind doors and they tell them like, drop out of the fucking race.
Yeah,
like, you know, I actually there's no way like these people get so close and then just give up. Yeah, I don't believe
after months of fucking work and traveling and
years
stress.
Actually, like you start campaigning for like those things like years in advance.
Yeah, so I think the restructure needs to happen there, and then I mean I don't necessarily agree with the electoral college or whatever the fuck. Yeah. I think
it's a little outdated.
It doesn't make sense to me that the majority of the country can vote against you and you win.
Yeah.
Why is it not tallied like that? Who cares about the population of the state? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you just go by popularity, then the appropriate percentage of that state is still represented in what they believe in. Mm-hmm. And it's we're electing a president of the country, not of, so it should, I mean, again, like you said, majority of people can vote one way and it just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, so there's two things that I want to circle back to. Jeff said, I never understand people wishing a president to fail solely because they don't fall into the same party. I very much agree with that. I didn't necessarily agree with everything the last administration did, right? But I wasn't like, I hope he fails, because then it's like, we fail if he fails. You stupid
leader
fucks.
Of our country.
Yeah, like, like what?
Yeah,
exactly.
And then AB said something a little earlier that he said, "Let's talk about men's mental health."
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yes, men, but just in general, like. We've created such a toxic culture, bro, and that's the thing. So much toxicity, it like fucking gets to people's heads, man. Like, people used to go on shit to like get relief, and now all you see is fucking politics, arguments, toxicity, people talking shit, people fucking, crying about shit, complaining about irrelevant shit, and it's like that shit gets to people's heads, man.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like everything's kind of negative. Like, even like Apple News, bro, literally you get a notification every day, right, that tells you news, and it's always like 41 people died. That was literally what I woke up to this morning. 41 people died. I see that shit every day. It's super. I think we've talked about this too before. It super desensitizes you to shit. Like, literally, I was like, wow, that's sad, and then just moved on with my day. When something like that would happen, like the world would fucking stop. People would be like, how can we help? Shit, like it's not like that anymore. Like, I feel like
people are like, wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, well, it didn't happen to me. Like, right?
Until tomorrow, when we see it again.
Oh, 61 people died today. Oh, well.
That's 20 more than yesterday. All right. Yeah.
I think the things with the men's mental health that he was trying to say is that it is more accepted as far as like a female, right? That I think generally, it's my opinion. I don't fucking know anything, but like I think generally,
no data backing this up.
Yeah, I feel like in my experience, which is a fallacy, but in my experience, I feel like females are more accepted if they have mental health issues, right? If a man is like, I'm depressed, people are just like, nut up, dude. Like, fucking grow up, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of being a man. So
I mean, I don't think you should go out there and be like,
within reason.
Yeah. I feel like it should definitely be more accepting as far as like just I don't know.
Support,
support. Just be like, go get help, shit like that. Like, instead of it being like, man, fuck you, like grow up, you fucking pussy,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Well, and you know what's funny though, on the flip side, even though I agree that, potentially it's more accepted for women, I feel like I've seen women are more um supportive of men with mental health issues. It's like they advocate for that shit more. It's like men bash other men
Yeah.
for mental health more than anything, because they're like, you need to fucking be a man. Yeah. Like, what are you, fucking nuts the size of raisins shriveled up inside you? Like, water that shit.
I feel like as a group, I think we've all been pretty like supportive of each other, and
yeah,
there just needs to be more of that.
Yeah, 100%. That's the part we can't speak on. We have some personal experience, dealing with that in terms of supporting it and not bashing it. Because, I mean, dude, you talk shit to somebody like that, bro. Like, that's why people fucking commit suicide. Like, that's why they give up, because it's not just an overnight fix. It's not like, oh, man up and fix it. It's like, no, I got to find ways to cope. I got to find somebody who knows how to talk about this kind of shit and learn how to express these emotions in a way that, allows me to be in a better place mentally.
Dude. But
what?
I think with time it'll get better. But
yeah,
there has to be, and I think that's what's, people are so helpless right now, bro, because the world's become in such a state where like things are how they are, and it's like, in order to advocate for that shit and really push change on a large scale, it is, yes, easier than it's ever been with the internet, but it's also more difficult because the amount of negativity just drowns that shit out on such a larger scale. Something Gary Vee preaches a lot, like he pushes such a ridiculous amount of positivity, but think about his singular post with his reach versus the millions and millions of other accounts and news outlets that are overshadowing that with just negative bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like
what brings in the views.
A lot of times those channels that are trying to like push the most acceptance, right, are the most negative, right? I think they do the most damage.
Right.
Yeah.
And they probably feel some kind of,
like they're
self-validation. Yeah, they're making an impact. Yeah. But
I mean, I think everyone's voice should be heard. But at the same time, if someone's like, you're a fucking idiot, they shouldn't be fucking crucified, right? Because it's their opinion. I mean,
yeah.
That's the beauty of it all. There's different ideas, and we can the fact that you could just tell someone like, that's fucking stupid, right?
Yeah,
like,
and they could be on the other side of the world.
It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah. People should be able to coexist with that and not want to fucking rip each other's throats out.
Yeah, I feel like if anything needs to be more accepted, it's that people have different opinions, in that they shouldn't just be canceled because they have a different opinion than
the cancel culture.
That's a whole other discussion.
Yeah, that's
for a future entire episode.
Yeah,
right there.
This is part 1.
This was the introduction.
Yeah.
The intro.
It's been a roller coaster, man.
We started this podcast talking about putting dicks on the walls and shit.
Yeah.
And here we are talking about political issues.
Yeah.
But like 45 minutes later.
Yeah. Not gonna be a habit.
No. The variety burrito, man.
Right.
Talk about everything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Politics can suck nuts, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's important to talk about it as well, like to have a dialogue about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Don't want to bring any of that negative, toxic shit though with it.
I don't think we've been. I think it's how you talk about it. I think the way we just talked about it was good. Like, we didn't put anything down. It was just more of like,
right.
We put our voice out there.
Yeah, I think that's the other side of it as well, is that people are scared, right? They don't want to talk about shit because they're scared of saying the wrong thing, or they're scared of having an opinion.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I've been in situations where I've kept my mouth shut about stuff because it's not the popular opinion.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like to a certain extent, you probably should do that, right? You should read the fucking room.
Yeah.
But also, people shouldn't be scared to speak their mind about stuff either.
Right.
So like there's a lot of gray area there, I think, too. Right. So it's definitely a case by case.
Very situational.
Yeah. All right, let's go start a protest or something.
All right, yeah. Y'all lead it. I'll not be there because then it'll be invalidated. So only minorities can protest. So y'all do that. I'll be behind the scenes funding it or some shit with my non-existent money.
I do think it's cool how we're all different like races, right? For the most part, right? Well, we all got a little bit of that devil in us.
Not for the most part, but
we got a little bit of that devil in us, you know what I mean? That white devil. But like, we all grew up differently, and the fact that we're like all like best friends pretty much, and we have the same viewpoint even though we've been through very different experiences. But I mean, for the most part, I think we have the same views.
When we don't go through periods of like legitimately, we've never really gone through any period of like legitimately having hatred or like for each other or any shit like that. Like,
yeah,
I do fucking hate you guys though.
Yeah, dude. I honestly, I was hoping someone would say it, but
yeah, I was kind of hoping you guys wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
Tonight, so I could just fucking wank and go to sleep. But here we are.
Me and Caden talked about just kicking you off.
Oh,
you got too much of the white devil.
Fuck.
Right. Yeah.
God
We're
damn
gonna
it.
like
You're
bring
right.
in like an Asian or something.
Diversify.
I need to not be on the thumbnails anymore. That shit's definitely
dude. It's the two
killing our views.
It's honestly the two lighter guys are on the thumbnails. I think we need to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Write that down.
AB, do you want to be a co-host? Kick this guy.
Yeah.
Oh well, we already have one Mexican.
Hey, for real though, I do think that it might be a good idea to get some guests in here eventually, right?
I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would love to have AB or James on.
Yeah. Put it on the schedule.
We'll get something set up. Diversity. Yeah. AB said the protest that we're gonna have is gonna be small dicks or dicks too. They are.
Valiant.
Wait, didn't we have a conversation about this the other night? Like,
small dicks need love too.
They're penises, all right. They're not dicks.
Yeah.
Dick.
There's three levels.
Penis.
There's three levels. There's penis. There's dick, and then there's cock.
C-A-W-K, bro.
Yeah, cock. Right? A cock is like if you got a fucking mandingo in your pants, right?
Dude, that's Thor's hammer in your pants.
Yeah. Complete. What's level 1?
Penis.
What's the mid level?
Dick.
What's the end level?
The final form.
Yeah.
Oh, some cock. Like, damn, son, nice cock, bro.
Yeah. You gotta get the nice in there. Yeah.
Jeff said 3 inches at 300 miles per hour is hell on a veg.
Yeah, they better have that landing strip, bro, for that kind of speed.
Yeah. If you have a penis, you better be power fucking, I guess.
I have a penis.
What's below penis?
Tic tac.
You got a little tic tac.
Little ticky tac.
Tic Tac.
Got a little breath mint. You gonna come over here and freshen my breath? Come here.
Yeah.
That should have whitening powers. I hope so.
I think it does. A little shot of protein at the end.
Less than a gram. That's why you gotta get it in, bro.
Yeah.
Take as much as you can. I gotta meet my in-day protein goal. Come here, baby.
Well,
it's a 3-in-1. Hell yeah.
That's how men
It's
like that shit
value.
anyway, bro. Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm saying. I want the most bang for my buck, boy.
Yeah.
Damn it, dude. How does this shit always end up gay?
It just
Not there's anything wrong with that. Not there's anything wrong with that. But oh man,
that's like a whole other topic. Is like whenever we grew up, it was just like common to be like, that's gay, right? Not meaning like anything really negatively like to people that are. But it was just like, dude. Yeah, it was literally just like an expression. But God forbid you say that shit now.
Yeah.
You honestly, better jump off a fucking bridge if you say that.
It's like it's kind of similar to like the N-word, but on a much lesser scale. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like in terms of people,
in a way, it brings the same weight.
Yeah.
And no, I'm saying in terms of people being okay with saying it, you know, but it's like it's nothing compared to that.
Yeah.
And people still get mad over it, which just doesn't quite make sense to me.
Dude,
because
it used to be pretty common to say like way worse shit.
Yeah.
Stuff that I'm not gonna say right now, but like
right.
When we're as a kid, where we'd be like, but like everybody said it, like it was just kind of how like.
And now we're grown men, and we gotta.
Now
yeah, I feel like, but sometimes like it like shit like that, you just say it because it. Like when we're playing a game, I'm sure like we say that shit probably a lot. We're like, yeah, fucking, you know. But like, I don't. We should be crucified for it. You know, it's just like.
Honestly, I put a lot of that shit in the same pool as like just cuss words in general. It's like
basically
they're just words. They don't actually mean that.
I think
like,
the intent behind it.
Every time I say fuck, I don't mean fornication under consent of the king. Like. Sometimes I just fuck, dude. Like, not literally.
You fuck?
No, I wish. I know. It's okay. You'll be moving close by soon enough, and apparently there's going to be plenty of dicks around. So
yeah. Jeff said you can't say it's on the same level when you will say gay, but you call the other one the N-word. He said when comparing the harshness of two words, the one you won't say is the worst word. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying. That's the fact that that's way worse. But in today's day and age,
they're
on the same level of you can't say those, and like two different. Again, this goes back to the shit we were talking about earlier by two different groups of people, right? It's like, I guess it's not necessarily as comparable, but to what we were talking about earlier, but still, it's the mindset of like, I don't know.
Like the last thing I want to add, it kind of made me think about this is I think a lot of the issue is that people get offended for other people.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing. It's like someone
14-year-old white girls.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, pretty much they'll get super offended because you said that, and it's like
and then people who should get offended by it are literally like,
don't give a
ha, that's hilarious.
Good
like
joke. Like, you ever been on TikTok, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh.
Good times, man.
Good times.
All right.
Well, you guys got anything else?
No, sir.
When do you want to do the outro?
I think it's your turn.
I don't have it.
All right, it's Complete's turn, actually.
What do I say?
Pull up the dog, you fucking delinquent.
God damn it, bro.
All right, peeps. Thank you for tuning in to the Variety Burrito.
All right, reset.
All right.
Cut. Take two.
All right, peeps. Thank you for tuning into the Variety Burrito. I don't know.
What are you looking at down there?
All right.
Not the document.
I don't even. I can't read. Thank you for tuning into the Variety Burrito. You sauce it. I toss it.
So sensual. God damn it.
It's not the outro.
Not even good. That's all I was saying. Like,
Hold on.
you're like, I don't know what you're looking at to the right, but it looks like you're reading something, and you were not like
Me?
saying the yes.
Oh no! Well, my camera's over here to the side, so this is my actual screen.
I
is
see
what
like
I'm looking
glancing
at.
to the right, and I'm like, this motherfucker is reading something, and this is not the fucking outro. So, how the fuck?
All right. One last thing. AB said Variety Hook podcast coming soon. TM. Yeah. We definitely need to get them on. All right. I'll do the outro.
All right, go for it.
Glad you tuned into it. Fuck me in the ass.
All right, take 5. Let's go.
Take five.
I'm trying.
Do a little tongue twister real quick. Give us your most difficult one. Don't do the piece. Come on, man.
Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought some better butter, but the bitter butter made the better butter bitter. All
Yeah, that one's good. All
right, you fuckers. Glad you tuned into us talking about nothing. Fuck you guys, and see you next week. Deuces.
Fuck you.